Hello everybody and welcome back to Growers Farm. Now in the previous episode I was very busy over here cutting down trees, but as I did mention in that episode, it would be best to leave the trees to grow fully before I do cut down any more. So I'm hoping by the end of this episode these trees will have grown fully and I will be able to continue with the same method as before. It is very destructive, but it is very effective, and actually it turned out to be a very popular way of cutting down these trees. Shame I couldn't say poplar there, it would have been a good pun. Anyway, forget it. These, of course, are pine trees. So whilst I wait for those trees to grow, I'm going to go over here and just give the sheep some more water and also some more feed. So to begin with, I just need to... Actually, no, look, I have all these pallets once again. Many more pallets of wool. There was actually a great demand at the end of the previous episode in the series, and I didn't take it because the trailer wasn't full, and also there does seem to be quite a few great demands for sheep's wool, so I'm not really going to be rushed into selling these. I want to get as many as possible. As one viewer said, don't sell any until you have an unbelievable amount, so I like the idea of that. Anyway, let's get these put onto the trailer. Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to leave the final one there because there's actually two. I want to be able to double stack them. So if it wasn't a case of using this for other things such as bales, I would actually sell this JCB straight away and replace it with a forklift, because I do find the forklift much easier for handling pallets with. But yes, I do need it for other stuff, so I'm not going to be able to get the forklift in replacement. Anyway, it's fine. It just takes me a bit longer to stack. I do find the bales stick to the JCB's forks very easily, or any telehandler's forks on this game. So, it probably is just me at fault though, but I do find the forklift easy. Yeah, so let's just go and give these to the sheep. I have really sandwiched them into here, so I can fit them in. And yes, then after that it would just be a case of very, very quickly going down to the river and buying, oh no, not buying, taking some water. we just take the water and we give that to the sheep as well. And hopefully, because I now do have £308,000 somehow, I'm going to be able to buy some more sheep today as well, as we wait for the trees to grow. Who would have thought that you could actually just do everyday tasks waiting for trees to grow to their full potential? Yes, trees usually do take many, many years, but in this case it's going to be a day, or many, many hours. So those sheep did take 4 of those bales. That's quite impressive. It is because we have so many sheep. I think that will have pretty much fulfilled their requirement, hopefully. Oh, wow, they actually could take probably, well, 4 more. I'll give them 4 more then. It makes me think we're going to have to get a bigger water tanker. That would be a good idea. And also, at some point, some more food. Because this is going down quickly, this supply. It's all this waiting around, waiting for trees to grow. Yes, they do get through their food when the time is going at 20,000 times. Dash time is a good mod. Is it 20,000 or is it 2,000 when you fast forward? Not too sure. Anyway, they've taken, it could be because it's in the spike actually. Let's just see. Yep, they've taken all. But that is pretty much fulfilling their feed requirements. Water hasn't been depleted yet, but it is super close. So let's just go over to that pond or that river with a new tanker, and we'll sell the Joskin because it's just not going to be big enough. And I'll get it filled up, and we'll transfer it to here. Just trying to think what the best machine would be to transport a larger tanker. I suppose the JCB would still be the most suitable without buying a lorry. I would like to buy a lorry, but... Was that engine? Engine was already running, okay. Yeah, I would like to buy a lorry, but it's going to be quite an expense. I would prefer to put money into the buying of sheep, ideally. Anyway, I'll just do this really quickly and then I'll get back to you as soon as I am over at the pond with the new tanker. And I think it's probably quite obvious which one I'm going to go for. A bit of the larger of the 2 chrome or stainless steel water tankers. Okay, so here we are. I think a lorry would be good, but the only benefit really of the lorry over this JCB on this map is going to be that it's easier to manoeuvre. It's much easier to reverse just this tanker without a dolly than reversing it with it. In fact, it's pretty much impossible to reverse it with a dolly. So yes, a lorry would be good. Oh, by the way, I realised that when I record this video, it is going to be Halloween, so hopefully you're having a spooky time. Unless you don't like spooky times, in which case, hopefully everything is going well for you. Well, hopefully everything's going well for you anyway. I'm digging myself a hole here, not only with the reversing, but what I'm saying. That's it. We're going swimming. Ah yes, that will work nicely. Yeah, Halloween. I actually was going to do a sort of Halloween special. Wow, I'm defying gravity. This is impressive stuff. Yeah, I was going to do a Halloween special, but it turns out there's not really any Halloween stuff that you can even do in Farming Simulator. For 17, there were some pumpkin greenhouses, so you can actually grow pumpkins, and I think there was some other pumpkin models as well. You know, you could actually maybe play 10-pin bowling with a pumpkin, or whatever you want to do. Basketball with a pumpkin. But in 19, there is, I think, one mod. I'm not saying it's a bad mod. In fact, I'm very tempted to go and get it, because I did notice it would be quite interesting to put into the video. But yeah, I think there's only one mod which is even related to Halloween. I could be wrong, but we'll see. I'll go and get the mod, and we'll see what it's got to offer. It looks pretty good. So let's add a bit of Halloween to this video. Well, I've looked into the mod, and it's called The Great Pumpkin, to bring Halloween spirit, Halloween cheer, and all that sort of good stuff. It's by Stoneway Design, so thank you to Stoneway Design for creating a Halloween mod. Oh crikey, here it is now, waiting for me. How spooky. Let's have a look here though. The Great Pumpkin 2019 by Stoneway Design. It has lights in its eyes. Let's see what it does at night. This could be quite interesting actually. I always do like it when these different, more novelty mods do come out, because it's always a bit of fun. Oh wow, that is, well, yeah, it looks like a pumpkin. Nice. Well, there we go. We're all Halloweened up now. There's nothing else we can do. Yeah, it is good though. Nice little novelty mod. Right then, let's switch these lights back on. Ah, that's better. It was starting to scare me. Okay, so hopefully I haven't put it in the way. Cost me £1,000 that did. We now have the 32,000 litres ready for the sheep. And after that, I'm going to have to try and figure out the best way of getting these trees transported over to the wood chip sell point. Unless, of course, I do get some more sheep first. I really do want to get some more sheep. I do. Yeah, I'm pleased that I got this tanker as well. This is a very useful tanker. That's not feed, is it? I need water. There we go. Looks like we will have enough, because at the rate that's filling up, I would say it's going to be full before it's depleted, which is a bonus. But then again, if I do get some more sheep, it's going to take more water, because it boosts up the capacity. Okay, 46%, nice. Okay, so I'll drop it off there, and I will go and attach to the livestock trailer if I still have it. I think I'll bring back one more trailer load of sheep. So yeah, apparently if you just buy one type of sheep, for example black and white, it will boost the productivity and reproduction rate faster than if you were splitting it between them all. I'm told that is the way it works, so I don't see why anybody would make it up. It must be true. So we'll go and buy a load of black and white sheep. If I have the livestock trailer. Did I lease it? I might have leased it. Yeah, it was leased. I would say it's actually better just to get them to be delivered today, because I'm not going to be getting enough to justify leasing a trailer. I probably should buy a trailer actually, but this way we can sort of put a tiny bit more money into the sheep only. So yeah, we'll go for just the black and white sheep, because as I'm told that is the way to do it. And I don't know exactly how many I should go for here, but so far my total spend is... Actually, hang on. Oh no, that's alright. Yeah. We'll go to about £150,000. That should be fine. There we go. Confirm. And now I have many sheep. Good. So as you can see, I have 112 of the black and white sheep now, but the food has massively decreased. Well, it hasn't decreased, but the bar has expanded because you can now put more in the trough. The capacity increases, and plenty more water as well. We're going to have just about enough water to fill it, but we're not going to have enough feed. So I think, yeah, just really quickly, I'm just going to get things done off screen. I give them the final bales and the final bit of water. Well, I think next episode of the next live stream, we're going to have to make a lot of feed. Luckily, we do actually have another field, and we still do have the tree field, which is turned into a very short-term project. Trees which are usually there for many years are going to be there for less time than it takes for the grass to grow. Very interesting. It is a bit of a novelty the way I'm doing it, but honestly, for video purposes, for a Let's Play, doing this amount of trees as wood chips is next to impossible. It would take a very long time to put these into the gens process and stuff, gens chippers. So this is my sort of approach of doing wood chips, because I know it's not the most popular thing ever, and it does kind of work. So we're going to move on to it now, but first let me just show you this. Water's good, feed is good, it's just it doesn't look so good, and we do have many sheep. This out here, the wall pallets are going to go absolutely berserk. I think the next episode is going to be, well, by the next episode this will be full, no doubt about it. This will be full, definitely. And, well, actually, I did notice that Chainsaw 100 a long time ago, it might still be using it actually, but he had a flatbed MAN truck attached to this, like a tandem, and it was working really well. He was doing the same sort of thing. Probably not quite as much wool. I think he was using it more for bales. So I'm going to do the same sort of thing. I think it'll work well. So anyway, let's move on to the final job of today, which is to be very unenvironmentally friendly. Let's go and cut down a load of trees. Chip them up. So what I'm going to do is use a class trailer, or unless I use the Anna Burger just here. It's 55,000 litres, whereas these are smaller at 51,000, and they're more expensive. But I guess everybody does want to see these in action again, so maybe it is worth, just on this occasion, using this. I guess it would be. So I'll lease that, and I will get the chipper going. Hello, Great Pumpkin. It's almost sad, actually. That's going to have to go after today's episode. I've only just put it there. I was really starting to find it a fixture of the farm. Yeah, oh well. We can always use it next year. Unless FS21 has come out. Okay, so here we are over in the field. I've already started, and I'm just trying to dispose of these stumps from last time. I was told by my viewers that if you do just go up to a stump and leave it grinding, it will get rid of it, and it does. So thank you, viewers. And also, I did notice as well that the chipper, or Olus9 said that the chipper has a huge storage. I mentioned that it had a storage. Olus9 confirmed that it had a huge storage, and it's actually bigger possibly than the trailer. So a good thing to do is to go over to the wood chip sell point, tip the load, then let the trailer fill up again from the chipper, and then tip it again. It seems like a very bizarre thing to do. It's unrealistic and stuff, but it does work. And also, I did actually get a link sent to me of another video of a very destructive machine in real life, of a tree just being destroyed as quickly as this is destroying them by basically a flail head on an excavator. So it does exist, kind of. This isn't totally unrealistic, but it wasn't actually keeping the wood chips, it was just mulching it to the ground, so yeah, it's not throwing it into a trailer. So all I need to do now is wait for the trees to fully grow, and then we can do the rest of them. Okay, it's just flashed up saying great demand at sawmill. By the way, the tree's now fully grown, or at least they're more grown than they were before. They're pretty big anyway. The great demand at the sawmill is not for wood chips, I don't think. I think that must be for timber, must be. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, they're much bigger. So we'll start a time lapse. It might look like for a bit of this video, a bit of this time lapse, that I'm just cutting down trees with the trailer full, but it is supposed to be going into this invisible storage. So hopefully I'm not actually losing the wood chips. Anyway, let's see how it goes. as you can see, there's 2 rows left, so we're 50% of the way through the destruction of the forest, but I think it would be better just to see if these do grow any more. I don't know if they do. They might do. So, well, as you saw when I was unloading, it's a very effective system. As soon as you start unloading the trailer, the chipper then starts to unload itself into the trailer and just sells everything in one go. And despite it being over 100,000 litres, it still only came to £34,000. In real life, £34,000 is obviously an amazing amount of money, but in FS it's not that impressive. For some crops you can get £180,000 from one trailer load, like soybeans in great demand, or if it's just a really, really good price. So anyway, yeah, that's it. That is the final tree. As you can see, 100% full. I'll turn it off. We'll head over to the sell point once again, and I think, yeah, we'll leave these here. They kind of don't look fully grown. I don't know. I don't think they are fully grown. I'm sure they're not. But they are close. Very close. All the money which is made from the wood chips is going to be converted into buying sheep. So money for buying sheep. And also, of course, for the machinery required to get the sheep's feed and all that sort of stuff. So from now on, this farm is going to just explode because of the amount of wool they'll be getting. I have noticed that there's already 6 full pallets again in the yard. So we're definitely going to have to go for this tandem setup with a lorry. But I feel that might even not be enough, so this is really going to be quite something. The biggest sheep farm I've ever had, that's for sure. If we sell all those pallets, I'm going to try and get as many as possible together. If we sell all those pallets when the price is at its best over at the spinnery, we are going to be rich. Anyway, as you can see there, you probably saw it before anyway, but this is slowed down. The trailer unloads, the chipper instantly tries to unload itself into the trailer, keeps the trailer full, and then we just get one lump sum, which is a really effective idea. And there we go, another £34,000. So I do feel that a live stream is in order on this map now, with the various things that are going on. I also do need to eventually finish the forest destruction. I don't think I want to do another episode on that because I've already done 2 episodes on it, so yeah, we'll focus on something else next time. But there we go. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon. Bye for now.